Assalamu alaikum. This lecture is for class 7th. Today we will discuss our new chapter, that is water. Now this is a very basic topic. We have been talking about the issues of environment in our previous lectures. And here what we will focusing on is water, the importance of water, water cycle, distribution of water bodies, and salinity of ocean water. So let's begin with understanding some of the basic terms before we start our main topic. 22nd March is celebrated as the World Water Day across the globe. That reveals or that tries to bring in the importance of water conservation across the globe. As we have seen in the previous lectures in geography as well as in science, we have understood that out of total water that is available on earth, a merely small fraction is suitable for drinking, and this water which is suitable for drinking is known as potable water. Now, to understand how we can access the potable water and how to actually conserve this potable water is something very important. The UN studies have revealed that on an average each person every day requires 50 liters of water. So if that is the requirement that we have, then there is a definite need to work around the conservation strategies. Now, as we all know that our earth has many unique features which make it the only planet which can sustain life on it. The presence of water bodies on the earth is one of such characteristic features of our earth. About 71% of our earth is covered by water bodies. This fact itself tells us the importance and dominance of water on the earth. Water is found in water bodies like oceans, seas, rivers, ponds, lakes, etc. Now, the part of earth containing water is called hydrosphere. This hydrosphere can be defined as the total amount of water found on earth. About 97% of the total amount of water present on the earth is found in oceans, seas, and gulfs. Only 3% of fresh water which is found in rivers and lakes. The water present in oceans is not considered fresh as it is saline, that's it has salt dissolved in it and it cannot be consumed. While as the fresh water which is present only in rivers, ponds, lakes, etc. is fresh water which can be consumed by the living beings. And we have also discussed in our previous chapter that water is added to the atmosphere in the form of water vapors from the water bodies, and then it comes back on the earth in the form of rain. This cycle of water going in atmosphere and then coming back to the earth is called the water cycle. Now we will learn about it in detail. Water cycle. As we all know that water is found in three states of matter, and that the water keeps on changing its form by different processes like evaporation and condensation. So the process of change from one form to another form is called water cycle. Water from the seas and oceans, it evaporates from the earth by the process of evaporation and escapes into the atmosphere as water vapor. Then these water vapors on condensation, it gets changed into water drops and reaches back on the earth after precipitation as rain and snow. This water, it again gets collected in these water bodies and is again evaporated. Now this cycle, it continues in the atmosphere and is called a water cycle. Water cycle is also called the hydrological cycle. Now we will learn about the distribution of water bodies on our earth. The southern hemisphere of earth is almost the water hemisphere. On the other hand, the northern hemisphere has more land than the water bodies. Our planet Earth has four major oceans, which are very large water bodies. They are the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. Another large water bodies around Antarctica is called the Southern Ocean or the Antarctic Ocean. Among all these, the Pacific Ocean is the largest one. Apart from these major water bodies, there are some other water bodies like seas and bays, which contain 97.2% of total water on the earth. The other water bodies are also present on the earth, and the distribution of water in these water bodies is as the ice caps contain 2.0%, lakes and rivers contain 0.009%, groundwater contain 0.70%, atmosphere contain 0.02%, while as the other like ponds, spring, etc. contain 0.0889%. Now, salinity of ocean water. Water present in oceans cannot be consumed because it contains dissolved salts and minerals. Most of the salt is the sodium chloride or the common salt. And the estimation is that every 1000 gram of ocean water has 35 grams of dissolved salt. Thus, the average salinity being 35 per 1000. The amount of salinity, it varies from one part of the ocean to the another part of the same ocean. The Dead Sea in Asia has the highest salinity. In general, we can say that the salinity decreases towards the equatorial regions due to the heavy rainfall. So this was all about water, its importance, water cycle, distribution and salinity of ocean water. Inshallah, in our next lecture we will continue this topic. Thank you.